Artificial intelligence didn't begin with ChatGPT, or self-driving cars, or even robots. The shocking truth? AI's story began more than 70 years ago, and it was born not in Silicon Valley, but inside the minds of dreamers who dared to ask, can machines think? Tonight, I'm taking you on a journey from dusty chalkboards of the 1950s to billion-dollar AI labs to the silent revolutions already shaping your future. And trust me, by the end, you'll see AI in a way you never have before. The seeds of AI were planted long before computers even existed. In the 1940s, brilliant minds like Alan Turing asked a question so bold it shook philosophy itself. If the brain is like a machine, can we build a machine that thinks? Turing designed the famous Turing test, a way to measure intelligence. If a human couldn't tell whether they were talking to a person or a machine, then the machine must be intelligent. In 1956, a group of scientists gathered at Dartmouth College in the United States. They called their workshop the Dartmouth Conference. It was here, in a small room with chalkboards and coffee cups, that the term artificial intelligence was officially born. These dreamers believed they could create machines that would rival human reasoning in just a few decades. They were so sure of it, they predicted. By the year 2000, machines would match human brains. But reality had other plans. The 1960s saw AI's first golden age. Researchers built programs that could solve math problems, play chess, and even understand simple English sentences. One of the first AI stars was Eliza, a chatbot created in 1966 that mimicked a psychotherapist. People were shocked by how real it felt, pouring out their secrets to a few lines of code. But here's the twist. While the media was dazzled, scientists quietly admitted the technology was far weaker than it looked. The machines could follow rules, but they didn't truly understand. Still, optimism ran wild. Governments and universities poured money into research, convinced that human-level AI was just around the corner. But then came the crash, the AI winter. Expectations were too high, promises too big. Systems failed outside the lab. Funding dried up. Researchers abandoned the dream. For nearly 20 years, AI became a joke in scientific circles. Yet, in the shadows, progress didn't stop completely. Algorithms improved, computers grew faster, and a few stubborn visionaries kept the fire alive. They believed AI wasn't dead. It was simply waiting for the right fuel, data and computing power. And then, the world changed. The internet exploded. Billions of people went online, creating an ocean of data. At the same time, computing power skyrocketed. The two missing ingredients, data and hardware, finally unlocked AI's potential. In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue shocked the world by beating world chess champion Garry Kasparov. A machine had defeated one of the smartest humans alive. By the 2000s, AI was everywhere, powering search engines, recommending songs, scanning medical images. You probably used AI every day without realizing it. But the real explosion came in the 2000s. A breakthrough called deep learning allowed AI to mimic the human brain with layers of neural networks. Suddenly, machines could recognize faces, translate languages, and even create art. In 2016, the world watched in awe as AlphaGo, an AI built by DeepMind, defeated the world champion in the game of Go, a game once thought impossible for machines to master. By the 2020s, AI was no longer just a tool. It became a partner, a challenger, even a competitor. Today, tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and self-driving cars prove that the future once imagined in science fiction is here. But here's what most people don't know. AI's rise isn't free. Training massive. AI models consume staggering amounts of energy and water. Every time you ask AI a question, somewhere in the world, servers are burning electricity. And behind the magic lies a hidden cost. Thousands of workers labeling data, moderating toxic content, and training systems that will one day replace parts of their own jobs. AI is not just technology, it's a mirror, reflecting both our dreams and our darkest flaws. So what does this history teach us? That AI is not a sudden miracle. It's the result of decades of struggle, failure, and persistence. From chalkboards in 1956 to billion-dollar labs in 2025, the dream has always been the same: to create machines that think. But the question that haunted Alan Turing still haunts us today. If machines can think, should they? 70 years of history brought us here, but the next 70? That story is still being written. So, tell me, do you believe AI will save humanity or rewrite it entirely? Comment below. I'm reading your thoughts.